Lucas posted a few things today, so since I have time, thought I'd get to them. Let's just jump right in.
I don't know, I like to read statistics.
You failed remedial math. You don't even fucking understand statistics.
I guess I'm boring in that way, but I like to know what's going on in the world.
Ironic coming from someone who has the least amount of self awareness or understanding of society and people and women and the universe and biology and literally everything else in the world.
You know, I like to know facts and figures
Also ironic.
and data. I like what's real. I don't like the fake bullshit. This fucking stupid world. Give me reality over your little fairy fuck tales and fictions. But I stumbled across some statistics today that were interesting. And it said that most crime is committed by men, white men, well, let's just go men, religious men between 18 and 24 years old. So whether you're a Satanist or a Christian or Hindu, whatever, most crime is committed by people who are religious. And most crime is committed by religious people that are male between the ages of 18 and 24. Maybe you should avoid the religious because they're going to bring you down to a world of hurt. Maybe you should avoid males between 18 and 24 if you want a successful life.
I actually love the fact that you proved my point about you not understanding statistics, like almost immediately, because that's not what any of that means. Let's say, for the sake of argument, 10% of people commit crimes. Is that the number? I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Okay? There are about 330 million people in the United States, give or take. Okay? We're going to say 300 million of them are religious. Is that the real number? It doesn't matter if any of these are the real numbers because this is a math lesson. So 300 million, okay? 10% of that, to get 10%, you multiply by zero point 0.1, which you'd know if you've passed remedial math, which you didn't, multiplied by zero point 0.1, and you get 30 million. Okay, so let's say the other 30 million people from the 330 million that we started with are non-religious people. Again, probably not the right number. It doesn't matter. Let's multiply that by zero point 0.1 to get that 10%. Oh, it's 3 million. Now, that doesn't mean people who are religious are 10 times more likely, statistically 10 times more likely to be criminals. That's not what that means at all. It means they're exactly as likely to be criminals. There's just a larger pool to pull from. That's all that means. Men, in general, tend to be more likely to commit crimes because we tend to be more thrill seeking. That comes down to a lot of things: culture, the way we're raised, the way we're conditioned. It's also biology. Testosterone tends to make people do that. And the reason they're 18 to 24 is because they're the most able bodied in general. The reason, I mean, let's just take the way you do fucking statistics and math. Let's say 98% of people who commit violent crimes or thefts or rapes have two working legs. That number's probably low. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean that, someone with two working legs is 98% more likely to do that. It just means it's really fucking hard for people who are in a wheelchair to rape someone. That's all that fucking means. There's a larger pool of people with two fucking legs, and they're just more able to do it, right? So even if fucking Christopher Reeves wanted to rape someone, he couldn't. It's really hard to be rapey when you can only move your tongue, right? So, yeah. All right, let's just move right along to the next one. Knock these out as quickly as I can. I'm going to try to cut out as much of the nonsense that he spews as possible without losing any of the entertainment value. Harder than you might think.
Okay, so let's say you wanted to have a communist revolution. You don't do it by overthrowing nations. That would take too long. What you do is you have a mass coordinated effort to overthrow every McDonald's on the planet at the same time. Every 39,000 McDonald's you just overthrow at the same time. And then just at the end of each shift, you split the till. So you know, the normal ways you might overthrow a government, you just overthrow McDonald's. And then at the end of the shift, you just split the till between all the workers that work that shift.
Okay, all your ideas about socialism and communism and overthrowing anything are always terrible. This one is just. It's terrible, but also I have no idea what you're trying to say. What does overthrowing McDonald's look like? Do you take up a strategic tactical position on the play place? What the fuck do you do? Do you fucking take Hamburglar hostage so you can negotiate? I mean, what the fuck does that even mean? And if you're fucking taking it over, if you're overthrowing it or whatever, why is there any money in the fucking till? Are people still coming in during your overthrow of the fucking McDonald's? Like, what the fuck even is that? And also, if you're going in and taking over McDonald's, what the fuck are the employees doing? Like, why do they even have to work their shit? What are the logistics of fucking any of this? If you have an answer for that at all, I will be fucking shocked and just impressed.
Well, what the fuck are they gonna do about it? You're there, you overthrow McDonald's with your machine guns or whatever.
Have you arrested? That's what the fuck they're gonna do about it. You sure come in with your fucking machine gun. Let's just set aside the fact that most nations, people just don't have access to shit like that. And you said all of them in the world. Most of them just don't have that access to that. So, no, that's not a thing that's going to happen. But let's just fucking set that aside. You go in with your fucking machine gun. They call people that have bigger guns and tanks and shit that come in. If you're lucky, you get arrested and you go away for a long time. Your revolution means fucking nothing. You're unlucky, they just shoot you in the fucking face. So, I mean, everyone's tough until the professionals get called. SWAT, they fucking live for that shit. They would love to do that. The ATF, FBI, all of them just love, let's fucking Waco it out. I also love the fact that this tactical genius thinks you need a machine gun to take over a fucking McDonald's. They're not gonna fucking fight back. Who gives a shit? If you were taking me over and just ousting them, they're not gonna care. They're just gonna fucking leave, probably call the cops. So, yeah. You don't need a machine gun to take over a fucking McDonald's.
Let's say you're an 18-year-old dude and you wanted to hang out with my ass.
No one wants to do that. No one has ever wanted to do that. The only people who ever hang out with you do it so they can steal your food card money, your phone. Many times Isaac's done that. Just any of your shit. Because they are also hobos. But they're not fucking morons.
Why the fuck would I let you do that?
Oh god, I should have warned everyone. Okay, he does some fucking weird voice for this whole fucking video. I'm gonna cut out a lot of it out because it's very repetitive and just terrible. I can't... If it was anyone else, I'd say it was a joke. Or they were doing it ironically, but it's fucking Lucas. So it has to be serious in some way. He probably think it makes him sound tough or some shit. I don't know. It's terrible. It's like, I don't know what a 4-year-old thinks a New Yorker sounds like. Just, I don't know, emphasis and raising your voice at random intervals. Which, fair enough, that might be what fucking New Yorkers sound like. I have no idea. But, yeah, that's where we are.
What do you think I'd want out of life? Your cock up my ass? You think you're my dad or something, motherfucker?
Okay, whoa. What? Excuse me? Um, so we went from. I just want to repeat. Do you think I want a dick up my ass? Are you my father? Is this something we need to devote time to? Do we need a therapy session? Was there bad touch in your house? Like what the fuck even is why the fuck would that even come into your why would why would the latter follow the former? Like what the fuck happened to you, man? Fucking do we need to call the cops on Roy or something? I don't know the statute of limitations on this shit, but fucking people should know. And is this fucking cry for help of the intentional or Freudian variety? I feel we need to know because it was pretty clear what he. I mean, I can't be the only one who heard it. That was fucking. We all heard him say that, right? And it all came out at basically at once. Like I don't know, man. That's some heavy. That's yeah. That's a little. Now I'm a bit worried.
Huh? Where the pussy at? Why are you being such a bitch? You gotta talk some shit because you're a little bitch? Nah, dude. You're Generation Z. You said that you're a generous generation.
Who the fuck said that? No one ever fucking said that. You fucking said that. One of the best things about Lucas is how you can rely on him to constantly imagine scenarios and then get pissed off about them.
Oh, really? As long as I provide you with weed and food, you're just gonna take advantage of my kindness and then go hit that pussy, right? Nah, fuck you, boy. Where the pussy at? Motherfucker? Why the fuck would I hang out with your ass? You gonna pretend to be my father or something? The fuck, motherfucker? What the fuck do you think I would want? Look, I don't mind being your friend, but there are women in this world.
And not a single solitary one of them is interested in interacting with you, except maybe your mother, but that's not really what you're looking for. And that's really only out of like a biological necessity to, you know, we're evolutionarily programmed to care about our progeny. I'm pretty sure at this point, even she would want to write you off.
Oh, motherfucker, what the fuck do you think I'd want? To fucking sit on some cocks?
For someone who claims he's not gay, and he claims that way more often than a guy who's secure in his sexuality should, he talks about getting fucked a lot in this video. Like a lot. And interestingly, he's never the one doing the fucking. He's always a bottom. Which is honestly probably the most rational, realistic thing he's ever said. That's showing some for once some self-awareness because we all know fucking Lucas would be a bottom.
Listen, I got no problem with gay people. If you want to sit on some cocks, you go right ahead. But I have a right to be a heterosexual. You know what I'm saying? You're not heterophobic, are you? What the fuck do you think I'd want, motherfucker? Just cram some 18-year-old dicks up my rectum? Huh? Like you're my father or something? You think you're just gonna come up with some advice?
Okay, that first one, you know, could have been an accident, right? Making it sound like his father would fuck him. Could have been an accident, just bad phrasing. He's a moron. It happens. This is twice. This is twice. I think we can safely say. I don't know if this is a fantasy of his. I don't know if there have been bad things in his past. I hope not. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But I now wonder. I have to wonder, like what Roy has been up to.
Oh, I want to fuck 18-year-old pussy and maybe like put a ring on it one day. You gonna criticize me, you little classist punk? Oh, capitalism is your fucking stroke job? Yeah, what the fuck do you think I'd want, motherfucker?
It is damn near impossible to figure out if the whole face he's making, if he thinks it's funny or if he thinks it's intimidating or maybe he thinks it's both, I don't I don't it it's hard, like it's really hard to tell during his manic episodes what the fuck is going through his mind. And I think that's one of the things that makes him so watchable is yeah, he'll say the same shit over and over, but you never know. You never know when he's going to throw in some extra cringe.
Balls slapping on my ass?
Balls slapping on my ass. I love, love the fact that when Lucas thinks about being a bottom for some dude, which apparently he does a lot, at least in this fucking video, it's in Missionary. I love the fact that when he thinks about taking that old in out, he's imagining looking into the eyes of the man he's with, right? It's a spiritual, romantic fucking experience for him. And honestly, I wish him all the best.
What the fuck do you think I'd want? I owe you something, boy? Do I owe you something?
I think you owe the entire fucking world something for, leeching off of everyone for ever. Like, for 41 years, you've never, ever, ever not leeched off of someone. I think you owe a lot of people a lot of things. Anyways, that's as much as I can take. He posted another fucking video. It's like 8 minutes long. I'm not gonna fucking get into that. Fuck that. But fuck. Yeah, I had to do these 3 and just knock them out because this was some decent content from him. I think it was worth it. Anyways, we'll see if I do another one. Bye everyone. You can like and subscribe if you. I hate fucking people that say like and subscribe. I mean, I know they should say that, and it's worked on me a lot. Like they'll be like and subscribe, and I'll be like, yeah, fuck it, fine. You asked nicely. You can if you want. That's fine. If you do, you give feedback and shit. I'll probably do more. I don't know. Maybe you don't want me to do more. In that case, don't like and don't subscribe. Just you can tell me to fuck off. That'd be fine. I mean, it's fucking COVID lockdown and shit. We can all use as much interaction as possible. So fucking just go for it, man. Go crazy. Anyways, later.